there are only 8 names left in the hat. And there are some big names amongst those 8, okay? And there are only 2 spots left in the top 16. I can't even... I'm thinking there might be some broken hearts tonight, unfortunately. But there will also be some happy ones, happy hearts, unbroken hearts, intact hearts, whatever. Okay, let's just race some cars. Vroom. What's up? Welcome back to Race 164, the show where we race toy cars and pretend like it's a big deal. It's a Friday night doubleheader, and tonight we're wrapping up the first round. There are only 8 names left in the hat. They are all racing tonight, and the final 2 spots in the top 16 are going to be determined. Let's go to the track and meet the drivers for heat number 1. Taking the inside lane, it's Ken Kalinowski in the Liberty Walk Nissan GTR. Racing against Ken, his first year in the competition, it's Mr. Tony Pat, father-in-law of Jesse Graber, racing this Volkswagen Corrado VR6. Jesse told me Tony's car of choice was a Volkswagen Corrado, which I had never heard of. And then it just so happened last year Hot Wheels made one for the very first time. The only problem was, it came on rubber tires and it was not fast. So, my friend John, who raced earlier, Hot Wheels tuner extraordinaire, put some normal wheels on this thing so that it'll make it down the track. We will see how fast it is. It sure looks good. What a good looking diecast right there. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the Skyline. This thing's pretty nice too. But there's something about this purple Volkswagen. It's just an eye catcher. Okay, here we go with heat number 1. It's Ken on the inside, Tony on the outside. Here they come. Big lead for the Volkswagen into turn 1. Oh my goodness, Ken, I hope you're okay. That's a new one. That's a new strategy. Trying to jump onto your opponent from the backstretch down to the home stretch to stop him from crossing the finish line. Just missed the timing.
Here they come. Big lead for the Volkswagen into turn 1.
Missed it by that much. So Tony Pat, the rookie, takes the easy win here in heat 1. He is moving on to main event number 1. Ken, I'm sorry. I hope you can keep it on the track in the elimination bracket. I must say, Tony did not look like a rookie out there. All right. He had some serious speed, and he had the handling to go along with it. The Volkswagen is looking strong. Let's meet the drivers for heat number 2. Starting on the inside lane, Cameron Slater. Whoo, brother. Cameron Slater on the inside. Racing against Cameron on the outside lane, Dale Whitmill. Cameron Slater versus Diesel Dale. 2 of the best personalities on the channel going head to head. Let's see what they're running this year. Cameron Slater is driving this enormous beat up old limousine. It's non-brand specific. It just says limousine. I don't know what it is. It's seen some better days, but it kind of has that, you know, rat rod sort of character to it. He chose it for the long wheelbase and its ability to hold a straight line, which would have been real useful if we were still on a drag strip. Here on the speedway, I don't know how it's gonna play out. And Diesel Dale Whitmill, the driver of the Kenworth W900, during testing, had some difficulties with the truck. You can see it crashed and even lost part of its exhaust stack. So he has selected this year to just use the truck as a hauler, and he is running this 1986 Monte Carlo SS. Whoo, look at that thing. Gotta love a G-body. Fun fact, Cameron Slater is the one who gave the Freedom Shed its name, okay? And I am forever grateful because it has changed my life. I used to come out here to make videos and I'd tell my wife, all right, see ya, I'll be out in the shed if you need me. But now I'm like, later, babe, I'll be out in the Freedom Shed. Call me if you need me. That's true. That's how it feels. What a monster It is worth mentioning that the Freedom Limo is actually like a 155 scale instead of a 1:64. So it looks huge against this Monte Carlo. But Cameron wants to run it, so we're making it happen. Let's see what it can do. Here they come. Monte Carlo leads through the corner. Oh no. I think the limo tipped over. Oh dear. Oh, and the door popped open. That's not good. Hope everybody's okay. Doesn't look like anybody fell out. So Diesel Dale is going to take the easy win over the Limousine. Cameron, thanks for bringing that unit over. Sorry it can't make it around the high banks of the Speedway. Let me know if you want to switch it up for the elimination bracket. Totally understand if you just want to roll with it though. It's the Freedom Limo. Diesel Dale takes the win, and he's moving on to main event number 1 in the Monte Carlo. All right, I'm going to change up the format a little bit now. Normally, I would run that main event right now, but it occurred to me that it kind of makes more sense to run heats 3 and 4 and then run both main events back-to-back under the lights after that. That's probably how it would work if this was a real racing event with real automobiles. You'd give those guys some time to get their cars ready and stuff while these heats are going. And then both main events happen at the end of the show. So that's what we're doing. You gotta wait to see the Volkswagen take on the Monte Carlo. And we're gonna meet the drivers for heat number 3. Starting on the inside lane, we've got Darren Lindquist. Ooh, super excited to finally pull his name. He's got a cool car this year. Racing against Darren on the outside, it's Grant Michelson. All right, another rookie. I'm actually going to introduce them backwards this time, and you'll see why in a minute. Rookie Grant Michelson is driving this Lotus Elise. Look at that. That is a cool car right there. First time we've had a Lotus race in the Father's Day Showdown. Grant gave me a little list of cars. We also tested some Subaru Impreza STIs for him, but none of them could keep up with this Lotus. So Grant, I'm putting you in the Lotus. That's your best shot at winning. Now on to Mr. Lindquist. In one of the most unique rides of the year, Darren Lindquist is driving the number 88 Dale Jarrett Ford Quality Care Ford Taurus. A doggone NASCAR with the Batman vs. Joker paint scheme, limited edition from 1998. Mint in the package until right now. There it is, the number 88 Ford Taurus, quality care service, Batman. I don't know what else to say about it. Not a Hot Wheels, obviously. We'll see if it's fast. One would think a NASCAR would be right at home here on the Speedway. So, I'm thinking, I don't know though, it's tough. It's against a fast Hot Wheels car. Hot Wheels are, more designed to be raced rather than displayed. So this one's a toss-up. I don't know who's gonna win. In the real world on a Speedway, I'm picking the NASCAR, obviously. Let's just race them, see what happens. All right, here we go. Supercar versus NASCAR. Oh, and the Lotus takes the lead through turn 1. Pulls away, takes the win. Oh no, what happened? What happened to the NASCAR? The NASCAR couldn't handle the turn. The NASCAR couldn't handle the Speedway. What is wrong? Darren, I'm so sorry, brother. This thing looks so good. Oh, but I guess my Speedway is just that bad that a NASCAR can't even finish a lap. Oh, we took it out of the package for nothing. So many collectors are probably just cringing at me right now, but I just do what I'm told. Rookie Grant Michelson takes the W, and he'll move on to main event number 2. Time for the final heat of the first round. There are only 2 names left. Who is taking the inside lane? It's Trevor Adkins. Whoo, Trevor, you had to wait, man. But here you are, and who's the last name? So curious. Oh, Daniel Lindback. Right. Another rookie. All right, veteran competitor Trevor Adkins is driving this Chevy Camaro fire rescue vehicle. fire rescue race car? I'm questioning the practicality of this vehicle. Like, is it a car that just races to the emergency and tells everybody the fire department's on their way? I don't know, but it's a cool looking car either way. And racing against Trevor, it's rookie Daniel Lindback in the Cadillac. Project something Hypercar. Project GTP Hypercar. Whew! Looks fast. I don't see a lot of clearance. So we'll see how it likes this rough and bumpy road. And here we go with the final heat of the first round. Camaro on the inside, Cadillac on the outside. Big lead for the Camaro, and the Cadillac struggles in the corner. Trevor Adkins is going to take the easy heat win and move on to main event number 2 against Grant Michelson. Daniel, I'm sorry about your luck. The Cadillac does not like the corner. Let me know if you want to switch it up for the elimination bracket. So the main events are Volkswagen Corrado versus Monte Carlo SS, followed by Lotus Elise versus Camaro fire car. All right, dice roll to assign the lanes for both main events. Tony has a 6, Dale has a 3, so Tony's going to take the inside lane for main event number 1. So we'll set them up accordingly. And then over here, Grant has a 3 and Trevor has a 1. So Grant's going to take the inside for main event 2. And now it's time for tonight's fake sponsor. I've been waiting for this moment. It took him a long time to get here, but Diesel Dale is finally racing, and so we will throw it over to Diesel Dale for tonight's fake sponsor.
Today's racing is brought to you by skid marks. After laying a patch like this, your underwear usually looks the same.
Oh, skid marks, dude. Whew. I bet you lock up the brakes in an 18-wheeler and lay down a strip like that, you're gonna have some issues downstairs. Skid marks. I don't know how I feel about my show being brought to you by skid marks. Oh, but thanks for the laugh, Dale. Good luck in main event number 1. All right, we're under the lights for main event 1. Tony on the inside, Dale on the outside. Here we go. The Volkswagen leads through turn 1, but it's a close race. Wow, what a good race, gentlemen. Tony Pat takes the win, but he had to earn it. All right, Dale was on his bumper for pretty much the whole lap. Let's watch the replay.
The Volkswagen leads through turn 1, but it's a close race.
That's exactly what you want to see in a main event. 2 cars going at it. Inside lane did prevail, but that was a great race. Good job, Tony. You're moving on to the top 16, and Dale, we will see you in the second round of eliminations. The Volkswagen claims the victory, and rookie Tony Pat moves on to the top 16. Here we go with main event 2. It's Grant Michelson on the inside versus Trevor Adkins on the outside. The Camaro leads through turn 1, and I don't know what happened. Oh, what? Oh! Finishing with some style, Trevor Adkins, pulling donuts right before the finish line. What in the world? I knew cops liked donuts, but I never seen anybody do that. That was cool. Grant, I don't know what happened. It looks like Trevor might have bullied you off the inside of the track, and you weren't able to make it out of the corner. Solid debut, though, for your rookie year. We will see you in the second round of eliminations. Yeah, I need to watch that replay. Outside, the Camaro leads through turn 1, and I don't know what happened. Oh, what? Pretty nice 1.5 rotations there before just rolling across the finish line in reverse for the win. And the Fire Rescue Camaro claims the final spot in the top 16. And now the shelf is full. Actually, both shelves are full. The top 16 is set. It's Brian Whitley, Graham Goche, Kyle Slater, Calvin Nicholson, Justin Roberts, Josh Graber, Wally Whitmell, Guillaume Williams, Nate Tullock, Stephen Leishman, Dave Carpenter, Andrew Nicholson, Dave Jensen, Jared Ayton, Tony Pat, and Trevor Adkins. Whoo, I am fired up. The top 16 is so much fun, and we're gonna kick it off next time, all right? We're not messing with the elimination bracket just yet. We're gonna focus on the winners bracket and whittle it down to 4, okay, over the next few videos. And then those top 4, the fast 4, aren't going to race again until Father's Day, okay? The final day of the tournament. And then we'll focus on the eliminations and go from there. It's going to be more than 2 videos a week. It might be a video every day for the last little while because there's still a lot of racing to go. But that's it for tonight. If your dad didn't win today, don't worry. He's already a winner because he's got you. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, Jesus loves you and so do I. And I'll see you next time right here on Race 164.